Okay guys, we got this 2000 Windstar here. They said that it misfires. Like, I just started it up, it's cold. I had to hook my battery maintainer up to charge it up. Just do a health report real quick. I don't think we're gonna get any fault codes. So it was dead. We might get some for like a low battery voltage or something. We're using the Launch Elite. There you go, PCM6 codes. Oh, maybe we'll have codes. But it was stone dead when I came out here. Let's see. What are our fault codes? Okay, 2 lean, cylinder 3 misfire. Evap code. Let's save these. Let's see, report. Okay. Save. Okay, let's go back in our PCM. Hopefully the construction noise ain't too bad. They're like tearing up the whole road across the street. They don't have a lot of gas either. Let's see, read data stream. My allergies are all messed up. Let's see if this will see what our fuel trims are. Let's see. Trim. How about misfire? Oh, they're not gonna give me. They're not gonna give me misfires in here. You can just see total number of misfire. Holy crap! That's a lot of fuel. Okay, I don't think our misfire is caused by. I don't think our misfire is caused by. What do you call it? Caused by. I don't think our misfire is just on one cylinder. I think it's caused by these fuel trims. So we raise the RPM up. Let's see how it's not changing. So let's go back. Just want to check our grams per second. Mass airflow. Oh, mass airflow. There it is. 1 grams is pounds a second. Okay, I have no idea if that's right. So that is a stupid measurement. Okay, grams per second, there we go. That's probably about right. I don't know what size motor this is. This is like a 4 liter. Okay, so let's go back. Let's see what our coolant temp is. Coolant temp is. Let's go back to Fahrenheit. Okay, that might be right. Okay, so we're at 140, so that's probably right. Let's go up underneath this hood. Like I said, my battery maintainer and everything's hooked up, so. Turn this off now. This is literally running like it has an intake leak, but it could be low on fuel pressure. Our voltage was good though. We're like right at the limit of our. Let's go back to metric. you raise the RPM up and it gets better, then that tells you if you have a, then that'll tell you if you have a intake leak. Brake torque them now, see if they get better. So we are getting better. So maybe we just need to brake torque it to see it. I need to find out what size motor this is because I don't know. See there, we're at like what? 35? Around 35 grams. I mean 35%. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can see that, 35% or so. Short term and long term. Gotta come back down to idle. So we might have an intake leak here. But we could also have a skewed sensor. Let me get my smoke machine and we'll just smoke this intake real quick and see what happens here. What are we at? 4 grams a second. So I think I'm gonna grab it real quick and we'll smoke it. Since I got my battery maintainer out, I can just let it run out here. Okay guys, so I got the smoke machine hooked up. Smoke is just pouring out of this thing. Out of this like cap right. Oh, does this come off? Can I get it to come off? I don't know what this is, but like it was also coming out back here underneath. Oh, it looks like I'm low on oil. Let me get some more oil. I'll put more oil in this. This must be running out because I noticed the smoke came down, but look how it's like shooting out. Okay guys, I just started putting more smoke in. I got more oil in there, filled it up to like, so that's 75% full. We can faintly start to see some smoke coming out places like down here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's very faint. It should start pulling out places. It's going to take longer to warm up because it's new. Oh, we can start to see it coming out down here now. The wing keeps blowing here, so you're not seeing it. Let's see how much smoke is actually going into here. Looks like we don't have a lot. I'll let this run for a little bit and we'll see. We'll see if we'll start getting some. I put my battery maintainer on to get the voltage up higher because it was dropping down. Oh guys, because my smoke machine's broken. I tried refilling it. Something happened inside. I'll have to work on it later. Oh. Well, that's weird. Is it like number 4 or something? I just shook it. Huh, it's bleeding. Maybe I'll just let it run for a little on the ground. Let me, I'm gonna pop this off and we'll see if there's like a seal or something in there. So I popped the cap off and it's just a metal cap. There's no seal or anything in there, just a piece of foam in there. So we'll cap this back off. I don't think it's supposed to leak like the way it was leaking. I'm gonna get another one because I don't think it's supposed to leak that way. And we'll see if there's any change. And then, like I said, it was leaking around the seal. Maybe tonight I can fix my smoke machine and then we'll get that working again. It's lasted me like 4 or 5 years. I used it a lot. So, we'll see what happens. Okay guys, I think I found the problem. We are like way over full for some reason. See that? This whole thing's full. I kept putting it in and it wasn't like it was going up really slowly, and I knew there was a delay, but I think this was clogged. I took this out and I blocked the port and I blew the oil out of it. So I think that was our whole problem. So I'm going to drain some of this back out. Because this stuff's really expensive. It's like $100 for that little bottle. So I'm going to drain this out into a container, back into the container, and then we should be good. Get this level a little lower. Okay guys, smoke machine's working now. Is it coming out of this cap? It is coming out of the cap. Oh look, there's a port on the side. Is that like supposed to be like a plug? If I cut that with my finger, there's like a port over here. Yeah. Well, that ain't on right. I think I got a hammer. We'll try to tap that down. See, I tap that back down as far as I can to see it's leaking out. The intake right there. It's also leaks out over here. It's really faint, but I could see it when I first did this. There you go, now you can see it coming out. See that? It's coming out over there, over here. Now you can really see it coming out. So that looks like it's coming out from the EGR, which is normal, but right here, that is not normal. And I really don't think that's normal. So I'm gonna get a new one of them and just see if it makes a difference. Okay guys, so we're here with the car. It's a couple days later. Smoked this intake. Everything keeps sidetracking me. I went to use my smoke machine and it was broken and I overfilled it. Now I don't know if it's still overfilled because it was sitting in my truck on an angle. It looks like it might be overfilled. That's smoke. So let's see what so we can connect this up and we'll see if smoke comes out. Wow, that was quick. So this is normal to leak. I wonder if we can take that off. Let me get some tools, we'll take that off. Because we need to smoke this intake and see if there's any leaks anywhere else, but some of these have a vent right here. Let me go get a socket and we'll get that off. Okay guys, I was going to take it off, but it looks like we're pouring smoke out under here. Is that out the intake? Yeah, look at that. Right out the intake right down here. So, looks like we need intake gaskets. And over here, look at that. It's pouring out over here. I know this ain't the best view. You can see it right there pouring out the intake. So let me get this top piece off or get this port off and we'll close that off and we'll see where it really leaks. Because either way this intake gotta come off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick my glove over this, put holes through the glove, and then bolt this down, so in that way it should seal and we'll see where our leaks are. It'll put more pressure in the intake. Here we go, we got our glove in there. Let's turn this back on. It may leak out of the glove, I have no idea. But we'll get more smoke out of the intake now. See, we had no leaking out here, so our seal is working. see it looking around. Look at that. Yeah. It's looking in all kinds of spots in here. So one spot in here is like really good. Okay guys, so I got a new gasket set right here. So I'm going to pop the intake off. We'll get this gasket out and we'll replace it. Guessing it's actually 3 parts. I guess you got this top part and a bottom part. That's what it looks like. So we'll get this all apart, replace these, see what happens. Hey guys, I want to show you something. So I took this intake back apart. I didn't know that these seals were available. I couldn't find them anywhere for these bolts. So this is why we're not getting enough clamping. I tried RTVing the intake down because I couldn't find these seals. I'm like, man, what do I do when I can't find them? Let me grab my pliers. Let me pull these out real quick. Because I had RTV'd the bottom of the intake, even though I put new gaskets on. And I'm usually against RTVing, but I couldn't find them. Like I called Napa, AutoZone, Advance, the dealer. Nobody could get me these seals, so I assumed they weren't made anymore. Let me pull this out. See, like I said, I RTV'd this in the bottom of the intake. Usually don't do that. I didn't realize that these were actually supposed to be like a seal. I thought these were let's see if I can get some of the RTV off. Let's see, is there a spot I can set this? Don't worry about it. Let's see, we'll just go to the one side. I'll show you guys how hard these are. Watch this. Let's see. So I can do this one-handed. Maybe we can just cut this and it'll break. I don't know. Oh, see, that piece is flew. That's how hard it is. Look, it's just like plastic. Let me get this set up. Here we go. Look at that. Now, so we got a nice slice in it, right? Now, if we stick our pry bar in here, should be able to break it. There it goes. Maybe, maybe not. Let's try a screwdriver. Sorry, this is easier to do one-handed than two-handed. I'm sorry, two-handed than one-handed. Look how solid that is. Let me just break this real quick. Can't break it. Can we set you guys up? Nope. Not gonna be able to set you guys up, I don't think. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Where's our crack? There we go. Look at this. It's 2 pieces now. Set these down. Look how hard these are. Look at that. Like we tap this. Just that piece. Just tap it on metal. That's how hard these got. You can't even squeeze it. And they're supposed to be really soft and squishy. Like this. And if you look at the height, I don't know if I can show you guys this. You can actually see the height difference. Look at the bottom. The bottom is where it's important. knocked everything. And we're back. Look at that. You can see how the black one squished more than the green one. So that's with RTV on it. Let's see if we turn to the side where there's less RTV. There you go. Yeah, so this is the part number for them. I ended up having to order them off Amazon. I wasn't sure if it was the right part number, but that's the part number that I found for them. Came with them all. So I'm gonna get these all back on here, and then we'll check the intake for leak. So here we go again, guys. Here's another one. Let's see if we can focus on this. Just cut this right here. Maybe. Slippery, so. Oh, there it went. Look at that. It just flew apart. Like I said, let's focus on this. How hard this is. It's just like a rock. And then the new one just slides right on. Oh, it's out of focus, but look at that. It slipped right on. Okay guys, so the other thing we want to check too is these ports. These are the EGR ports. Oops, there we go. Zoom in. See how that one's like restricted? Just want to clean these out. There we go. See that? Come over this one. This one don't look too bad. And then this one looks like it's clogged. I'm gonna come over and clean this out with brake clean and stuff. I'm gonna go check them all, and then we'll clean this intake and we'll put it all back together. Okay guys, we're missing one bolt. I gotta find it. I don't know if it fell on the ground or if it's inside the car from when I cleaned up everything on the other day. But we're gonna turn our smoke machine on. Wait for smoke to come out, and then we'll smoke this intake. I just put the bladder in it, so we got smoke. Let's see. It's so slippery. Set this thing real quick. Get our smoke machine connected. There we go. And hopefully we don't have to pull this intake back apart. Let's see, is there a 4-ball dropping? I'm hoping the only smoke that we end up seeing coming out. Is it coming around or something else? Oh! Our hose is off back here. Let's see if I can show you guys. It's this thing. It usually goes to our, there you go. Usually goes to our, I think this is that for HVAC or is that for, I don't know which one the green goes to. There's a green and a red one. I think we're good here, guys. I don't see anything coming out anymore. it's looking good. Looks like we got a little bit of a leak up here coming from our bladder. But I'm going to say that we're good. Let's see. Let's pop this off, see if it hisses out. Oh, look at that. Well, ain't coming out a lot, but I think we're good. I think we're good because we had a lot of smoke going into there. So, let me clean this up. We'll put the intake on. We'll take it for a test drive. See how much. Yeah, you can see how much smoke was in the intake. So I didn't see any leaks. So if we got a leak, it'll be like super tiny. I'm gonna find that bolt. Hey guys, got the intake. Oh, I forgot. Hang on. I was gonna go inside and start it up. I guess I got the scan tool connected up, and then I gotta take my, because this thing ain't gonna idle if the IX blocked off. Connect my scan tool up because I just plugged it in, but I didn't have the car keys. So we'll get this thing all connected up, and I'll get that IX unblocked. So we'll get that set up, and we'll see what's going on. See if this thing runs good. Okay guys, so it's going in here and IDing it. Got the IX switched over. There's my bolts in this bin. Guess I'll have to figure out where that bolt went. We should be fine to run it right now. It might be in something else. No intake gasket say here. I'll find the bolt. Let's see, read DTCs. Okay, so there's our codes right now. Lean. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go to that's weird. What's weird wording for this? Trying to find keep alive memory. Is there nothing in there? Active command. There you go. Preset keep. That's weird. Instead of reset. Is this tool not going to work on this? Okay, we're going to have to grab a different tool. Okay guys, so we're going to use the Autel. I don't know if this will pull the bin. Oh, is my VCI not connected? Let's see. Oh, the battery is dead in this too. So let's connect to our VCI. I switch between Bluetooth and Wi-Fi so it doesn't always auto connect. There we go. I don't know if this will pull the VIN or not. Nope. So let's go to American, Ford, standalone, manual selection, Ford, Windstar, .3 L. I wonder if because the battery is low, if that's why we couldn't do it with the other tool. I don't think so, because I think it would have went in and still been able to allow you to like press yes or no for the reset. Let's see, control unit, PCM. Hot functions. Reset keep alive memory. There we go. Yes. So this is like doing a battery disconnect. Okay. Let's go back. Go to control unit. PCM. Live data. Sometimes tools don't do everything. Sometimes one tool will do one function, you need another one to do another one. I've already had tools where you need one to look at live data on one, and then you need another one to look at live data on another one. I mean another one to do a reset. Where one will show the PID, the other one won't show a PID. Let's see, then we need cylinder head temp. Where is cylinder head temp? I think it's usually cylinder. Oh. Wait. Engine. Oh, this one's engine coolant temperature. Usually they call it cylinder head temp on a Ford. I think. That's all that brake cleaning stuff that's in there. Look at that. We're almost at 0%. So we'll let this run for a little bit out here. We'll put our grams per second. Let's go to record. But look at that. Negative 20 and then positive 23. They cancel each other out. You add long term to short term on each bank, and it cancels each other out. So you want to be within plus or minus 10%, usually under 5 I see around here. So we'll just let this sit here, see what happens. Okay guys, so I had this running for a while. Our fuel trims were really good and then they went off. And I noticed, I brought up the, let's see if I can bring all this stuff up for you guys. And we'll set it down here on the floor. Let's see, so we got our fuel tank pressure here, which is atmosphere. Want to make sure our purge wasn't stuck open. And then pulling fresh air in from outside. Our oxygen sensors look like they're working. Kinda. This bank 2 sensor 2 is a little high. But if you look, we're adding a bunch of fuel. Here, we're adding 20%. It was fine, it went down to like almost 0, then went up to 10%, so I thought it learned, and then somehow it drifted up to like 20%. So I think our mass airflow sensor is wrong. Look at our mass airflow sensor, we're at like 3.9 grams a second. It's like jumping around for some reason. It was low. Wish I could go back. It was at like 3.6 and we were adding 20%. So I'm going to clean this mass airflow sensor, see if it makes a difference, because we're at 700 RPMs. So I think we're still low. So I'm going to get this off and we're going to clean it and then we'll try it again. Look at that, it's been like 30 seconds to a minute and they're already coming down. So we're down to 14%. Still a little high, but I think once you start driving this, starts learning and everything, and the power gets learned, it'll be a lot better. Okay, the van's been running for like an hour, so here's our oxygen sensors and everything. You can see our our short terms were just at like, what was it, like 10 or so. Look, it's still not that bad. They're coming down, 13 and 11 or so. So I think this is going to smooth out once they start driving. The cooling fans were on; they were a little lower. Like, see, they're jumping around. I think we'll be fine. I think it's just an issue with it learning and everything. This thing could probably use a tune-up too. All this stuff looks really old for these wires and everything. I got everything back together. I'm still looking for that bolt. I'm sure I'll find it. If I don't find it, I'll put another one in there. I'm sure I got other ones that are just like it. It's just weird, unless there was one missing and I didn't catch it, because I had every other bolt but that one. So, hope you guys like this one. See you later. Oh guys, before I forget, this is the part number for the clips that went on the intake runners. So hopefully that helps you guys. See you guys later.